Okay. Welcome to a new episode of Indonesia. Yeah, it's a travel plan, yeah. So. A little bit loud, so let's wait a bit. But today we are in Semerang. We've been flying here since, well, 2 days ago. There's a lot of hectic plans, of course. No time to film, no mood to film, because we had delay after delay after delay. So somehow we went traveling. We got stuck in Istanbul as our transit, and because of transit we only got like 3 hours of sleep in total in those 2 days time.
Yeah.
My god. But luckily took a day in Istanbul, a day in Jakarta, used the train, and then came right to Semarang. In case the pronunciations is incorrect, that's standard. So this time we are going to Old Town. You might notice it's a little bit different how we normally film. Normally we film ourselves, talking, preparing, whatever. But now we're just showing you the way how we get from our hotel to Old Town. Give me what?
Yeah, waiting for that.
Oh, fried chicken. We've been staying in the Ibis Budget Hotel. Ibis Budget Hotel is literally like this road. It's like one road leading up to the Old Town. In the middle of that road, or at least on the road, there's the mall right in front of us. So if you want something to cool down, you want some kind of food court, you want to do some shopping. The only question we had when we were doing that is how the hell do we cross the road? You might notice that there's not really a crossing. Well, Asians are mostly the way of anything is a crossroad if you're brave enough. And by brave enough, yes, you just walk slowly but predictable for everyone to one direction, and then just stick out your hand. Either people will drive around you, will stop, because yeah, rules in here, the only thing that applies is the traffic light. You see the traffic light, and that's the only thing they listen to. Unless it's highly impossible, like you see a sign of not allowed to go to the right. Some people might do that. Some people probably would still do it. But because there's a strong curve, most people won't do it because too much problem. Oh. It sounded like you, that's why. And it was shouting, so I thought it was you. Same like this situation right here. You have to cross the road, but there's no lights or anything. Nothing. So we need to cross the road quite a little bit going to the street. You see, now it's green for them. We'll wait until the summit. Oh, let's go. We just cross the road when it's empty or the traffic light turns red, because then they don't drive anymore. Luckily they have a sidewalk. Some places don't have any, so you're just walking on the road. But what I do notice difference between Europe and here, they don't really have much of a personal space of safety. In one moment there's a motorcyclist coming right up behind you, like they're sneaking, and then they have to drive around you like they're annoyed by it because you're walking on their road. But there is no sidewalk, so where else could we walk to? Which now you can still clearly see that this is a sidewalk. You can also see the height between the road and the sidewalk. So they're really not allowed to drive up in here. They could, not that there are much stopping them, except the high separation, the height separation, or the height difference. That's probably the better wording for it. And here they make the license plates. So it's just a piece of stone with how you say it, a little round piece sticking out of that stone. They just take some aluminium plate in the size of a license plate, and they just hammer that until they make the letter and number that they want it to be, by the request of the person who asked for it, of course. Let me feel a little different in how we're walking. Luckily this camera has a tilt lock, so even when you see everything on the video is getting straight, I'm doing all sorts of acrobats to go under the tree to walk straight. Luckily there's a stabilizer for this thing. What else? You get motion sickness just from watching my videos. In here we have been using rupiah. Most people that watch our video probably already noticed that kind of part, where we use euros and then they use here rupiahs, Indonesian currencies. And mostly the big question for us was, how the hell do we change our money? Well, the thing is, you could go to a money exchanger. There are multiple money exchangers around. But first we thought you just go to the BCA right in front of us, or any bank, but we have not been here since 6 years or so. Normally you could just do it, but nowadays they don't want to do it anymore. Some rules has changed, so now you have to go to an official money changer. or anywhere that says it's money changer. Luckily, the bank has given us a direction where to walk to. Literally, the direction we'll happen to also pass. Is here? Oh, there. This is a gas station. The money changer is the one across of it. I think you don't know. You see it? You see it? Rudo. When you stand in front door, there's a service dudes, service guys, or door handlers, whatever you want to call them. They just lead you inside. They give you a number, and they shout a number, and then you're asked what you want to change. Luckily, there's also inside. Inside there's also the screen, the electronic screen, so you can exactly see what they buy, what they sell. In each currency, American dollars, pound sterlings, euros, that's in our case, yens, whatever you want. What I noticed is from the euros, when we exchange it, it's only like 3% difference than what the market has given. 3, 4, 5%. So I'm thinking the 5% that's exchanged is of course for the valuta change and the commissioning and the taxes and whatnot. Easy to follow. We speak English. Not properly English, but at least we understand each other English. And of course Indonesians and the other language, I don't know. Might be a weird question of why we don't know. Well, I don't speak any other languages internationally than that. So you have a mile option. Literally on one road, you don't have to go left or right. You just literally see the point and you walk towards it. Biggest obstacle, crossing. It's not much of a pain of heart. And now it's like the rainy season, so you might see some wet road, puddles of water, mud, little swimming pool. Mandia. From the Ibis Hotel, Ibis Budget Hotel. Need to clarify the difference. There's a budget in between Ibis and Hotel. And it's supposed to be around walk 25 minutes. If you walk non-stop, of course, so let's say just 30 minutes, half hour. Cross. Yeah, I need to mention to my partner, walking very relaxed. When I saw the green on the other side, there was a lot of traffic incoming. You watched the wrong direction. So now we're just walking half hour, just show you how it goes, how you walk. thing we notice also with Europe is it's sidewalk with a high obstacle in the middle. Why do I mention high? Well, it's then of course the logical road for the blind people. Not that it's much blind convenience, because sometimes the road literally just stops, goes into some high cliff that goes maybe 20 centimeters down, and then you walk again. Yeah, then I'm wondering how a blind person sees a 20 centimeter cliff. For their case, might be a hole in the floor. But now, one thing that's positive about it, it has high bumps in there, so you know exactly where to walk. You don't have to have sandals feet. You can wear any shoes you want, or even bare feet if you want to. Not I'm judging. But you can clearly feel the patterns on a blind walk. Oh, this one I have not seen. This is also a market. Green City. We have a Uniqlo. Yeah. T-shirt for warm weather, or a jacket for, well, a raining jacket for this warm weather. We have bought, problem with us as a foreigner and a white guy that's like, what am I, 185 centimeters, 1 meter 85. What's that in American? 6'1", 6'1". Yeah, you will see it on the bottom if we make any misconnection. But so a person as a white European guy, whitish European guy, or whatever you want, as a European guy, my sizes are, well, XL in Europe, L, XL. While in here, because their build is much smaller, Asians are built much smaller, L in here is not really linear with the L in Europe. So for example, my L XL is supposed to be here for 5XL. Literally, they could just call it almost like big size. If there's like 4 or 5XL, they only have big size. That's the only choice you have. So we want to go to Uniqlo, because in the markets where we saw a poncho or a raining coat for just a plastic bag on top of us for the rain, because we don't want to invest on an umbrella, because storm, umbrella and storm not nearly goes well together. So we have tried, believe me, it broke after 2 seconds. But they don't have it in my size. Well, my partner comes from Indonesia, so her size might be easier found than mine. Why Uniqlo? Well, Uniqlo, we have that also in Europe, only in certain places of the Netherlands. And they have quite good sizes. Of course, with that being said, maybe they're in Asian sizes now, because in ours were like European sizes. Maybe the price difference, because Uniqlo seems to be coming originally from Japan or Korea. If I know, I might also put it on the bottom. So, because it's Asian, I at least think originally they are from Asia. Now we are in Asia, so the import would probably be reduced. And maybe because of the sizes that they don't have our size, so might be the same price, might be more expensive, might be cheaper. But we know that they have jackets. That's also why with Uniqlo, because the clothes materials are sometimes thin, which is easy to fold to put in our suitcase. It doesn't take up much space, of course. It's a party over here. Let's cross again. Metro Park View? I have no idea what that is. Oh, the temperature is now quite comfortable. I think now it's somewhere around 27 Celsius. But the humidity is very high. But there's a light breeze. And it makes it comfortable. Bearable at least. Vegetation road, that will be. This kind of road would have been muddy. Yeah, without the wind it feels like a sauna. Pos Indonesia. On our right, all little orange letters. Pos Indonesia is literally where you can send your packages, right? Not only paper. Yeah, so if you want, like in our case, buy a, want to buy a painting or such, yeah, it might be too big to put it in a suitcase. Sorry, where was it? Oh, yeah, I want packages, so you can just put it in Post Indonesia, ask them to post it to your home. It could range between how long? A month? Probably. cargo, boat, by sea, by plane, by train. No, wait, we're in an island. Unless there's a water train. One Piece reference right there. So it could vary. Probably have to go inside to check. Whoa. If the sun is away, it's comfortable. Sun coming back, it makes us. Is this the 0 kilometer Semerang? So if you stand in a corner, you're at 0 kilometer of Semerang. That's exactly the middle of it. Is that correct? Okay. So they had created the reference point. Starting here, it's Semerang. No, I do notice the blind walk misses literally some tiles. Most of the tiles. So, I did not notice the cable. Oh, luckily it's not the high electricity cable. I'm constantly being reminded that we should not think like Europeans. Okay, Ashley? I think we are now at Old Town. We have finally reached our point. My only conclusion is there was supposed to be a river. That is a check. And the good buildings in front of us. Our road has changed. Can you just walk in here? No, that's not possible. I put a barricade on it. That looks quite nice. Like a little watch-out point, watchtower. A pond in there, maybe for fishing or not, or just for sightseeing. I like the building. Would be nice villa house. This would be swimming pool. Nah. On the main road? On the main road? Nah. Well, now we are here, so I don't mind. Up to you. I got it here too. Wow, look at that. I couldn't see that. It looks so romantic if it's in the middle of the night. If you walk here in the middle of the night, you don't see much around. You could even create some kind of horror scene in here with mist. Yeah, that's one of the historical places. They call it the house or building with 1,000 doors. You might be passing that or not. Once, maybe from our experience or my experience, I'm not much of a historical person, but I do like this whole architect. Oh yeah, first walk here. So all romantic, unless with wires and stuff. Well, you walk from the middle, it looks all good and all, but if you look at the water and at the across, no, it removes the element of Dutch colonization. I do wonder why they put this, how you call them? Separators, a piece of lint with color, 2 different colors on it, like a watch out or don't go or a hazardous. Yeah, some is broke. Now we're walking everywhere, you see it almost on every single chair that's on it. I have no idea. Are we supposed to walk here? Doesn't stop us. So far there's no security telling us what to do. Oh, this building they're still building. They're still building the building. Ah.
Oh, so that is Shahbandar Tower.
By the
Menara
this Menara Shah Bandara. Bandar. Anda di sini, so you're right there.
Yeah.
It's a giant white dot. It's supposed to be a plaza promenade where we just walked. Toilet and a mushola.
Hey, this is for the blind people. But I don't know.
A toilet and a mushola is supposed to be in that wooden building over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look like that.
Oh, it seems so. Okay. And a praying post apparently. Station Tawang. Oh, Station Tawang. Station Tawang is literally the train station.
Yeah. That's what.
If you pay attention, you just go to the left.
Yeah, because we passed.
It's literally a straight line. It's literally one straight line. So if you had to walk, you didn't want to pay for a taxi, we use Gojek in here, or some people use Grab. Just Grab, G-A-I-B, or Gojek, G-O-G-A-E-K, J-E-K, Gojek. And you just order a scooter or a car, up to you. Depends if you have a suitcase or only backpack. And it costs you 20,000 rupiah, 30,000 rupiah just to get to that budget hotel. But if you want to walk, it's one straight line. You saw how straight it was going to this old town. If you get on this road, you just walk that way. If you just walk that way, you get back to the station. So 30-40 minute walk. Yeah. Now it's only motor, so that's no problem. But until we reach the center of Old Town, that's literally just all I wanted to show you.
Of the Jalan Kutilangsat. Hoofdwachtstraat.
Hoofdwachtstraat. So
Feels
the
so-
upside is Jalan Kutilang in Indonesian, and the downside is just Dutch.
Hoofdwachtstraat.
Oh.
That's mean in English. Hoofdwachtstraat.
It's the main watch road. The hoofd is main, wacht is wait, and straat is street. If you're translating literally, it's a main watch street. Or if you literal translate it, main waiting street. Main watch straat, yeah. Hey, this is where this is technically where our driver from the train station drove us in. Because that was a one-way road from the right. So he had to go around, so he went past here, go to the right, and then led us all the way around to get to our hotel. It's very straightforward. There was a huge difference with Jakarta Road and Semerang. Was hilarious because we had well, she has a friend in here, in Jakarta, and he just explained that driving in Jakarta, driving in Jakarta is an art. Good. Hello. Driving in Jakarta is an art, of you have to sometimes interpret the road that you're heading to. So your Google Maps, for example, you just watch Google Maps, it says you need to go left. Because there's so many intersections and so many bends, twists and such, you have no idea which left is left. You didn't have a straight, you have a 5-degree left, you have a 20-degree left, you have a 40-degree left. Okay, it's not 40, it's not 90, so maybe it's 20. So you literally have to be almost like mathematical and knowing how the road goes. Yes, the Google Map shows you there's like 5 places you can go to, but which one of those 5 is exactly the right one? Yeah, luckily we were not the one driving. We wanted to apply in the first hours that we went there, like, oh yeah, the permission is from the left. For us it's right, because they're driving on the left side of the road, mostly American drive left side of the road, right? Yeah, I think so. But we as Dutch drive on the right side. So right side means right is first priority. You have to give permission to the person on your right. And here we don't have that rule. Or maybe they have that rule, but they don't use that rule. There's Bobox. Or Bobo Box. Bobo Box is the hotel. They also have it as a capsule hotel. We had that once in Rotterdam before, a capsule hotel. You just literally, it's very cheap, but you literally pay only for a box. So the toilet and the showers is separated by men and women, of course, and then there's a whole tray like a gym, like your what you normally have at your school or at your gym place where you fitness or where you have to do sports from school. It's just a shared bathroom and a shared shower. But you pay for a box, a bed, closet, and that's it. For the real travelers who want to be on the old town, one of the cheapest options. I thought it was like 5 or 10 euros a night. 5 or 10 euros a night. Try to find that in Europe. Or for our case, try to find that in the Netherlands. In front of us there's a Spiegel. Spiegel? Cigars and a bar lounge. Sigaren is, well, Dutch for cigar. So it's a bar and cigar lounge. Cigar, bar and cigar lounge.
Pasar Antik Kota Lama and La Moda del Pirata. That's for this one.
Oh, okay.
As Halloween.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can do that. Okay, yes. No, I just wanted to finish what I wanted to show. It seems that this is the center of it. Yeah, most not the center. You saw the 0 kilometer. That was literally the center of Semerang. That will probably be the center of Old Town.
I found the Spiegel. It's the Spiegel.
Yeah, Spiegel.
Spiegel.
It's not German. It's Dutch. It says mirror.
Spiegel.
A Spiegel. We are in Gereja Protestant di Indonesia Bagian Barat. Excuse me of my wording. Well, how would you read this?
Gereja Protestan di Indonesia bagian barat. I guess so. My accent may be quite weird.
Yeah, your dialect has changed throughout the years. Okay, that's for us in the video. Now we just want to relax somewhere. There's not much content for us. Maybe there's a next episode.
Maybe.
Depending on the weather. If it's raining after we are done with our sitting down, cooling down, then we probably you see a next video of us walking through the old town. This was just a walk too. As you could see, well, Semarang is very easily walkable. Semarang is not that huge towards the historical locations that you want to be in, and it's a very straight up road. It's very straightforward. Straightforward. Yeah, that's all I have to show. Well, see you next time.